How's it going, everybody? My name is Gunther Oka and welcome to the channel. I'm a professional wakeboarder, water sports enthusiast of all sorts, and a foil advocate for sure. So today we're going to be doing a little comparison with the 2021 Liquid Force Horizon foil setup and the 2021 Liquid Force AK Galaxy foil setup. So this foil has been in the lineup for a couple years now, and the foil over here, which is our Impulse, is something that is brand new to the lineup. So some kind of differences that I'd say you'll notice right away is going to be the wing size and the construction from foil to foil here. So with our new Horizon foil set, we're going to be integrating a carbon layup in here. So this is something that most of the high-end foils are now using, and we have absolutely jumped on board because it just makes such a big difference in terms of the weight. You're going to be getting a lot less weight out of our carbon setup compared to our older aluminum setup. And what the weight does is it allows for, less resistance, pretty much less effort that you're going to have to put in when you're out there pumping, riding, and it's just something that you can really feel. Say you're in the first wave, you're making turns. With an aluminum setup, it's going to be a little bit heavier, so you might be kind of losing speed as you're making turns. With the carbon, you're going to be essentially keeping up with the wave through every single turn and having to use less effort to get this foil to work. And so that's something that's really huge because you can link turns a lot easier and just have, faster glide speed down the wave the whole time. Not only that, we've changed our construction in the way that the mast mounts into the fuselage. So one thing I'll show you here, this is carbon layup and this is an aluminum, but we've got what's called our bayonet style fuselage and also like our block insert. So from here, the entire insert is gonna just mount, it's gonna go directly into the fuselage. And so what that allows for is a much sleeker design through here. And then with our bayonet style fuselage, this thing is gonna slide right over the top here and allow for just way more efficiency, higher efficiency level, and much more hydrodynamic. And so that's gonna just kind of contribute to having faster glide speed, putting in less effort to where you're pumping, where when you compare to kind of our older version, which is, that aluminum setup, if you kind of bring the camera in closely here, you can really see we've got little gaps in it here. So that will just kind of, you're gonna be working a little bit harder through this and with a little bit, less efficient build in a sense. So that's just what's awesome. And while the Nebula series comes at a little bit higher cost, I think it's absolutely worth it. If you're into foiling, that it just makes a huge difference with the way that the foil rides and the energy you put in. And I really can't discount this one either because this is what I learned on. This is what I rode for pretty much like 2 years almost until they came out with this newer version. So I've absolutely loved both of them and they totally have their benefits, but that main difference is just a much more efficient ride out of the carbon setup, and then really nice for beginners and a lower price point with the aluminum setup. And then also, like, with the aluminum setup, your mast cord is going to be a little bit wider. So for that beginner intermediate, it's perfect because it kind of slows down your turn. The foil is not going to get away from you. But with our carbon layup here and this mast, it's going to be tapering in, so you've got a sleeker base profile, which is going to allow for those turns to really whip a lot harder and just have a faster ride out there. So that's what it's all about. Foil is about going fast, having a ton of speed, and just using as least amount of energy as possible while having the most fun, pretty much. So that's kind of what the main differences are through these foils.
Which one pumps better?
Definitely this one's going to be your pumping machine. So with a wingspan of 72 centimeters and then having a surface area of 1,722 surface area, centimeters, where this one is going to be 1,100 centimeters. You can just see the difference right away that it's a difference of 600 centimeters. So with this one carrying that much more surface area, you're going to get a ton more glide, and just the pumping ability is something that's you're going to feel it kind of giving back to you in a sense when you're dropping out from that first wave going back to the second. So yeah, big difference in this one. Well, hope you enjoyed the comparison and this helps you kind of narrow down your selection with the Liquid Force foils. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more.